Very nice. Very nice.
So good. Hello, Frank. Welcome to Handle on the Law.
I'm a landlord. A few months back, I
No,
told the tenants notice
yes, I
I'm
know.
moving back in. They're not happy. They've been complaining, and they served me a harassment restraining order.
Okay.
Does landlord tenant handle that, or how does that work?
It should. Well, first of all, you want to go in and undo that. So what does the restraining order say?
It's for harassment. And,
what are you supposed to do? I mean, okay, what are you restraining from? What are you supposed to do or not do under the order?
Not go within, I think it was 100 feet.
Well, okay.
But I have a tenancy next door, so I got to work next door.
All right. Well, then you go next door, and you have to go back and undo the harassment, the restraining order. You have to go in front of the same judge and make that argument. So when she went in, I assume it's a she, right? I don't know why I said that.
It's a he.
It's a he. So when he went in, were you there? Were you served, or was an ex parte order?
No, I wasn't served by him. I was served by the
No, I understand, but were you given time to go to court, or did it just happen the next day? Was it an ex parte order? In other words, did he go in and just do it and get the order on his own? Was there a hearing?
He went on. No, he went on his own.
Okay, then you've got to go in and ask for a hearing because he's making it impossible. You have to work next door. You can't stop working, and you have to deal with it. And it doesn't stop you from going forward with the eviction either. No judge can say you cannot go ahead. You are restrained from following the law and evicting that person. So that's not a problem.
So I just go in to the court myself?
No, you got to no. I think you have to get a lawyer on this one. I think you have to get a lawyer. But you have a lease with this person, right?
Correct.
Okay, then you look under the lease, and it's still alive, right? The lease is still in effect?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, you look under that clause of attorney's fees, and you probably can collect attorney's fees. And you get a lawyer letter going to that tenant and say, hey, here's what's going on, and by the way, you get to pay attorney's fees on this. Assuming that the attorney's fees clause goes beyond, well, no, it has to do with the eviction. I don't think that's a problem. Hello, Mike.
Thank you. Briefly, my question is, can I pay off my ex-wife without going to court, since the court-ordered settlement was a portion of my military retirement should go to my ex-wife?
All right, and you want to pay her the equivalent, so she gets the money, correct?
Yeah, I want to pay. We were talking. She's in need of money, so I'm willing to pay her a lump sum.
Okay.
Thereby terminating the monthly payments she gets.
Okay, so here is the issue, okay? Can you do it? Yes. Do you want to do it? Not necessarily. Because you want the court to sign off on it. Because here's what might happen. So you pay her this lump sum, and she comes in and argues, that's not enough, that's not what we agreed to, it's only a partial payment, and hauls you back into court. Oh, yeah, you've got to, whatever you agree to, and I don't even think you necessarily have to appear in front of a judge. You want to go to a family law attorney and just say, can we just submit it and have the judge sign off? It can be a very simple thing. But man, you want that agreed to. And the family law attorney may very well just say, have it notarized. If both sides agree, what you don't want to do is have you, for example, have an attorney and she not have an attorney, because that's immediately open to attack. So what I would do, contact a family law lawyer just to ask the question as to which way to go. You can go to handleonthelaw.com. Hello, Jack. Welcome to Handle on the Law.
Thanks for taking my call. I was injured on the job, and after a number of go-arounds with the claims adjuster, they decided that I had to talk to their attorney, which forced me to have to interview and hire an attorney, because I can deal with the claims adjuster, but I can't deal with an attorney from the defensive side. I interviewed for about 5 weeks. I talked to 8 different attorneys. I hired one. We signed a contract 95 days ago. The attorney has informed me in emails the last 10 days in 3 different emails that he no longer wants to represent me in this case.
Okay.
And he's had a various number of reasons in which he wants to blame me for things, but I go back to the emails and I point out to him that, he says, he asked for some information.
Yeah, Jack, he's just covering his rear end, that's all.
Okay, so he finally agreed that, I said, look, I haven't done any of these things you said, and this is a agreed email, but you want to be off the case, I understand. Okay, fine, I have a deposition coming up. What are you going to do? He said, well, I'll represent you for 30 days, and then I'm going to get off the case. You need to find another attorney. Well, I have no interest in finding another attorney.
Well, you can't force him, Jack, you can't force him to be your attorney. I mean, that you can't do.
Himself, and then I don't have to own the 15%.
Well, first of all, you don't pay the 15% in workers' comp. That's paid for by the workers' comp fund. They don't take it out of your cut. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Yes, they do. They take it out of a settlement. I've been to a workers' comp.
Wow, that's news to me because it's statutory.
Oh, yeah, they get 15% of whatever you're...
All right. That's news to me.
Money.
Okay, that's news to
me. And this guy asked for 18% if it went to trial and 20% if there was an appeal. Now, he scratched those out of the contract.
Wow, I thought workers' comp is totally statutory, so I'm missing something, Jack, and you clearly know a lot more.
Statutory, it says in the workers' comp book,
Jack,
9 to 12%, but for asking for 15, if you sign a contract and you've agreed to pay the 15. And he's not a guy, the 8 guys I interviewed, not one of them is going to work for 9 to 12%, not one of them.
I'm going to tell you, you clearly know a lot more about this than I do, so I'm going to bail, and if I have a workers' comp question, Jack, leave your phone number, and I'll call you, because I'm missing something here. And the bottom line is an attorney can bail out, not want to represent you anymore. Now, in some cases, a judge will force an attorney to go forward. Especially when you're in the middle of the case, especially when usually criminal cases were right in the middle of it and you want out, and the judge is going to go, no, thank you. Or a complicated civil case that's just going to trial, just there. I think asking a workers' comp, a judge, an administrative judge to go, hey, you know what, my attorney wants out, I need another 30 days to get an attorney. I can't imagine anybody would say no to that. We'll be right back. This is Handle on the Law.
I'm Brian Berman, live from the KFI newsroom. The Smashing Pumpkins are headlining the second day of the Beach Fly Festival tonight in Redondo Beach. Riverside County says its discretionary revenue is $50 million higher than it is previously estimated, and defending PGA champion Phil Mickelson will not be defending his title at Southern Hills next week. We're taking a look at the trouble on the 91.
Every family should have a living trust, but not everyone wants to hire an expensive attorney and pay thousands of dollars to set one up. That's why you should use Laguna Legal. Laguna Legal is a California-based legal document service that can set up your living trust for just $950. A complete estate plan for just $950. Laguna Legal makes the process of legal paperwork simple, smooth, and affordable. With their affordable living trust package, you'll have everything you need to protect your family from probate and avoid inheritance taxes. Laguna Legal also specializes in divorce mediation, setting up corporations, and preparation of many other legal documents. Laguna Legal offers direct electronic recording services throughout the U.S. For more information on a $950 complete estate plan or to access the online questionnaire, visit LagunaLegalHelp.com. That's LagunaLegalHelp.com or call 800-915-2345. 800-915-2345. The employees of Laguna Legal are not attorneys and cannot give legal advice. They are bonded and certified legal document assistants. Laguna Legal works closely with several attorneys who can give you the legal advice you need. Call 800-915-2345.
Now, here's what's trending for iHeart Sports Network, presented by Mercedes-Benz. The LA Kings season is on the line with the Oilers today at Game 7 NHL first-round action. Dodgers fall to Phillies 12-10 with 10 innings. Philadelphia with 3 on 10 minutes. Angels playing Oakland 2-0 as the Halos improve to 22-12. West Conference Finals will have the Warriors there to knock out the Grizzlies 110-96. Klay Thompson with 30 to lead the way. Steph Curry 29 points, 6 threes on Trey Bender. They say good things come to those who wait. 2022 Mercedes-Benz SUV family. Cruise otherwise. Takes no time at all to set up a test ride at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Learn more at MBUSA.com. Mercedes-Benz.
Taking a look at KFI traffic, a crash is included on the 91 in Delta.
headed eastbound just before Lakewood Boulevard. It was involving an overturned car. Everything is off the freeway now. Traffic lights are covered there. We'll be on the 17th southbound in Long Beach. That's just after Long Beach Boulevard. A crash there still only has the right lane open, so your drive is jammed from the 91. And then Lakeview Terrace from the 210 westbound of work zone has the two right lanes closed off until 5 a.m. Monday in between Wheatland Avenue and the 118. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Pedro Moreno.
This report is sponsored by Sizzler. If someone asks, where can you celebrate graduation? Tell them Sizzler. Because you want Sizzler Steakhouse Potato Skate or Share Basket for $5.99 for the purchase of an entree or salad bar.
People by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued a Morgan silver dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they're also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgan. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued. These Morgan silver dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-3091 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3091. If you order now, you'll receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3091 now to secure your new Morgan silver dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3091.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. So, you're ready to build your dream kitchen. Okay, what's your first move? I'm going to say it should be a totally free in-showroom consultation with my friends at the kitchen store. That means you get two things right out of the gate. The creativity and the wisdom of an expert kitchen designer while you're being flooded with inspiration in the kitchen store's 7,000 square foot cabinet design showroom. The kitchen store is right off the 405 in Culver City, and for more than 50 years, it has been the best place for kitchen cabinets in all of Southern California. State-of-the-art computer design, 12 months, same as cash financing, and pricing that beats the big box home centers. So start your new kitchen right. Set up your free consultation today by dialing 310-KITCHEN. That's 310-KITCHEN, and check out the kitchen store on the web at 310kitchen.com.
Next time someone says, where should we eat? Tell them you want Sizzler because their share baskets are just $5.99. And if they don't know what share baskets are, tell them tasty bites of happiness the whole family can enjoy. Like potato skins topped with cheddar, bacon, and steak for $5.99. Basket of shrimp, $5.99. Golden calamari, still just $5.99. Yes, when someone asks, where are we celebrating graduation day? Tell them you want Sizzler. Share basket $5.99 with purchase of entree or salad bar.
We've got your new AC and we're ready to install it. Can you anticipate those supply chain problems? We built a bunch of new Gettle systems before the prices jumped up. Buy a new Gettle today and we'll install it tomorrow. Gettle, G-O-E-T-T-L.
From the host of the Hit True Crime podcast, Dr. Death and Bad Batch, comes a brand new unbelievable story. Sympathy Page investigates the shocking tale of one woman, a former nurse, who spent nearly 20 years faking illnesses and tragedies until her victims confronted her on national television.
Sarah Delashmit told people she had leukemia or muscular dystrophy, even Ebola. She knew enough to be convincing, but it was all a lie.
Listen to Sympathy Page on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. In 2022, where is your best chance at finding the appliances you need at the best price, in stock, and ready to deliver? WBC Kitchen and Bath Center. Go to WBCappliances.com, WBCappliances.com. Every 3 seconds, there's a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be spending your money, applying for loans in your name, even selling your personal information on the dark web. Everyday activities like online shopping, banking, even data breaches may expose your information, making it dangerously easy to have your identity stolen. Unfortunately, watching your accounts or monitoring your credit, that may not be enough. But protecting your identity, that can be easy with LifeLock, a leader in identity theft protection. LifeLock monitors threats to your identity, and if an issue is detected, it sends you an alert. And if you're a victim of identity theft, A dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist works to fix it. No one can prevent all ID thefts or monitor every transaction at every business, but LifeLock by Norton makes it easy. Call 800-LifeLock, promo code HANDLE, or visit LifeLock.com, promo code HANDLE for 25% off. LifeLock.com, promo code HANDLE, 800-LifeLock.
We know you can't get enough of your favorite flavors. Luckily, Ralph's free pickup makes it easy to grab what you need without any surprise fees. Whether it's extra bugs for the barbecue or the chips you just can't quit, start your cart with the Ralph's app. Ralph's, fresh for everyone. $35 order minimum. Restrictions may apply, subject to availability.
Here's a great way to save at the pump. Earn double fuel points with your digital coupon every Thursday through Sunday through May 29th. Exclusions apply. See coupon for details. Portions of the following program will be recorded.
Next on the Mo Kelly Show, the Capitol riot investigation heated up this week with the subpoenas of key House Republicans, including Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy.
I'll have thoughts on what this investigation is and is not.
Also, four-time Emmy winner and Golden Globe winner, the incomparable Alfre Woodard, stops by.
Mo Kelly,
Tonight at 6.
KFI AM 640.
More stimulating talk.
If you're injured and need a lawyer, go to handleonthelaw.com.
KFI
AM 640.
Welcome back to Handle on the Law, marginal legal advice. Chris. Hi, Chris.
So I had an argument with my girlfriend now, and I broke her phone. And that's all I did. And now the cops keep coming to my house looking for me because more likely she made up some things that she made up something that I hit her or I put my hands on her or something like that. More likely because she's bipolar and she's crazy but she's very toxic to me. But I'm still there, and I am scared of going to jail because in this beautiful country of ours, I am guilty until I'm proven innocent. Well, what I don't have a record.
That's actually not true, Chris. I mean, you really are innocent until proven guilty, except during the course of an arrest. Then you better be innocent and not be assumed you're guilty, which they do. So here's what ended up happening. Your girlfriend said he beat me up, he hit me. I don't know if there's any evidence of that. Maybe she...
No, there's cameras, where we were... sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
We were at... There is cameras, there is recording.
Okay.
What happened, and it was clearly so I didn't do anything.
Okay, so that makes it...
even break her phone.
Okay, that makes it easy. That makes it real easy. I would call the police and say, here's what happened, what do I do? There are cameras, you can see it, and I am being accused wrongly. Now, it's her word against your word, except you have proof that you didn't do it.
Yes.
They just aren't going to say, well, she said that I beat her up. Is there any evidence? Do you have bruising? If she was smart, really wanted to nail you, she would have taken a frying pan and smashed it on her forehead and had a really big bruise and say, Chris did it. But short of that, I think you're going to be okay. Call the police and say, hey, what do you want me to do? And they may say, come in. And they may arrest you there. And if you ask if you're going to be arrested, they may even say no. They could lie to you. And you're going to be arrested. The police can lie to you all day long. That's allowed under the law. I'll tell you what the problem is. Your choice of girlfriend, Chris.
Yeah, she took her out, though.
Well, okay, listen, that may be worth a few days in jail. What the hell? Hi, Maggie. Welcome to Handle on the Law.
Yes, I had some dental work done 4 months ago. This is a brick. And ever since, maybe like 2-3 weeks later, started to have pain in all that area. And so I kept on reporting it to the dentist, and they just brought me back. They said that they needed to adjust the bite. So I've been there like 5 times.
Okay.
But the pain's still there.
All right.
So now the doctor that did the work is no longer working at that facility. So the first time I saw the new doctor, he told me that I needed a root canal. And one of the tooth that is part of the brick.
Right, Maggie, are they offering that for free?
They're not offering anything by now, and you want to go for. So I asked this new doctor. I said, well, why didn't the other doctor notice that I needed a root canal before they did all this work, $3,200 worth of work? So now, you know, I'm very uncomfortable and still.
Okay, so I got it, Maggie. What's your question?
My question is, I have an appointment for a second opinion.
Right.
The best way to approach it with that. So.
Okay, here, the best way to approach it is to actually sit in the dentist chair. That's for starters, okay? And have the second opinion doctor look in your mouth. That's very important. Then you're going to get an opinion. And if it turns out that the opinion is they should have done a root canal, and you may want to bring the x-rays. They have to give you the x-rays, Maggie, the first doctor. Those x-rays belong to you. They're part of your medical record. And if they won't give you the x-rays, something is really unpersonal. You demand them in an email. If they refuse, as part of your lawsuit, because you're going to sue them. You're going to sue them. And the problem is, how much did you pay? Okay, how much is a root canal?
I don't know.
You have to find out from the second doctor how much a root canal is. Because what you're going to ask for is a refund of the $3,200 minus what you pay for the root canal. You're not going to get both. Okay? You're going to, if you get any money, you have to credit him as against the second root canal, because you got to pay for it anyway, and they're not going to go forward and let you collect both ways on this. So you see what the doctor says, see what second opinion says, and they're probably going to give you first. What I would do is first demand x-rays, and otherwise they're going to take x-rays. And the problem is going to be, if they take x-rays and you have not demanded x-rays from the first doctor, then the court's going to say, hey, it's on you. You decided to have x-rays even though you had a set sitting over there that was just taken a few months ago. So you have to first make the demand. And say, I need them immediately, I'm getting a second opinion. Say that. I mean, let them know you're getting a second opinion. And then what you do is you simply file a lawsuit. And here's the problem. Is, number one, the money is not extraordinary. They're not going to give you pain and suffering. Maybe a little bit, but no, I don't think they're going to. And you have to bring in that doctor as an expert witness. Or maybe the court will accept a statement. Yeah, maybe. Saying, here it is. And if the first doctor shows up, but I don't know if they're going to for $3,200, because dentists make a lot of money and take half a day off for $3,200, I don't know. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay doctor number 2 as an expert witness, and that's thousands of dollars a day. All right, this is Handle on the Law.
If there's news, if things shift, if they stay the same, if things change for better or worse, regardless of what's happening, you're going to hear it here. It's what we do.
KFI.
KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
There may be more victims. I'm Brian Berman, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. Investigators are looking for girls who may have been sexually abused by a man in South El Monte.
The LA County Sheriff's Department's Special Victims Bureau says 69-year-old Jesus Ramirez sexually assaulted 2 girls from 2011 to 2012. Ramirez was charged with 3 counts of lewd acts on a child. He's in jail on $1.3 million bail. Detectives say they hope parents can come forward if they believe their child's been abused by Ramirez or any adult. They say because Ramirez had access to children, it's possible there are other girls out there who were sexually assaulted by Ramirez. Steve Gregory, Kfi News.
President Biden is pushing state and local officials to dedicate more money from the American Rescue Plan toward efforts to make communities safer.
It makes a big difference when you know the community. And that's been my approach from day one. That's why we designed the American Rescue Plan, not only to beat the pandemic, but to rebuild our economy, but to restore public safety.
Biden signed the massive COVID economic stimulus bill in March of last year. Biden met with some local officials and police chiefs at the White House this week. A lot of workers in California will soon be seeing bigger paychecks.
The minimum wage is going to rise to $15.50 an hour for all workers next year. UCLA professor Chris Tilley says, while the around 3% bump in pay won't be enough to match inflation, it's a step in the right direction.
It's important that there is at least a principle that the minimum wage should go up with inflation.
Officials say the rise in pay is required under state law when inflation rises more than 7%. Blake Trolley, KFI News.
The State Coastal Commission listed costly water, high energy consumption, and environmental damage as reasons for rejecting a desalination plant. Surfrider Foundation's Mandy